Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by if you're new, and welcome back if you're already a subscriber. My name's Crystal and I know I've been away for ages, but I'm back with another video for you guys where we are going to go through my everyday makeup bag. I know you guys have loved my videos on this topic in the past, so I thought, you know what, I would show you guys my corporate everyday makeup bag. I'm in one of my corporate shirts. If you guys want me to do a series on my channel that's a bit more like corporate focused and all that good stuff, I definitely will do that for you. But for now, I just want to show you guys my makeup because I mean, that's why you're here. So let's jump into the video. Before I dive straight into it though, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload every Saturday and sometimes on a Tuesday moving forward, I promise. And also don't forget to go and check me out on Instagram. I will have my two handles on the screen. I have my personal and my makeup artistry account. I am a makeup artist here in Victoria, Australia, regional Victoria in Gippsland. So if you are looking for a makeup artist, hit me up. But I'll stop babbling and let's get straight into the video. I feel a little bit out of practice, but bear with me and we will get there. So this here, this disgusting looking thing is actually my everyday makeup bag. It's out of my pro kit. So when I'm not using my pro kit, I will take one of the little inserts out and just use it as my everyday makeup bag. I have actually purchased additional ones of these just because they're easy for travel. Like they've got Velcro on the back, which you probably can't see. So there's Velcro here, you've got your top handle, they're easy, wipeable, and you can see everything inside. So it's just super easy. Now this one is from the brand Etoile. I don't know, some people say Etoile, some say Etoile, some say Etoile. I don't even know what it is, but I will have it linked in the description box below for you guys. But this holds so much makeup. So if you're a makeup junkie like me who can't decide what she's going to wear every single day, one of these is definitely something that you should look at investing in. So jumping straight in, I'm going to go through all this like in no particular order. I'm just going to grab whatever's on top. So the first one, which I'm sure you would have seen through the top of my makeup bag, is my Natasha Denona Glam palette. This is like a really easy palette just to use on the daily because it's basically all neutrals. Now it is cool tone neutrals, which is actually my personal preference. I have blue eyes, but I also have small eyes and they're quite deep set and hooded. So warms kind of look a little bit like, not dirty, that's not the word I'm looking for, but they basically all come out orange because of the way that I have to use the transition shades and all that sort of stuff to get the depth that I want using all warms. It doesn't quite work, so I always have to have cools in my eyelid or eyeshadow combination in order to make it work. So I don't really want to be thinking about that in the morning, so that's why I have this palette to basically give me all the cool shades that I need. And in conjunction with that, I actually do have my Give It To Me Straight palette by Colourpop. I don't even know if you can still get this anymore, quite frankly, because Colourpop like redoes things all the time. And I literally have this palette for this shade here, which is for my eyelid. It is the shade Up Front, so it's just there. It's beautiful eyelid shade. This here, just in case I need to fix up any over blending, I suppose. The shade Frank and Downright, which are the two, like these two just here. And then I also use this particular shadow every now and then. I don't really like to go too dark on my eyes. Again, I've got small eyes, so we have your cool tone and I do have a more warm toned, but I use these interchangeably to get the desired look. But yeah, they're the two eyeshadow palettes that I get like dive into every day without having to think. Super easy. Powders, I'll grab the two that are here. I have my Huda Beauty Pound Cake. What is this called actually? Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. Oh, that's a mouthful. But yeah, this thing just keeps going and going. Like I have so much product in here still. But yeah, super easy. Don't have to think about it. And then this thing here, if you are a subscriber to my channel, if you are a subscriber to my channel and have been around for a while, you will know how I feel about this product. This is the Makeup Forever Velvet Skin Powder. It's technically a foundation. It's a powder foundation. I love it. This is my second one of these. I use the shade Y245. Please don't go buy it because I want to be able to go and purchase it because, don't get me wrong, these last for ages. There's like, how many grams of product in this thing? 11 grams of product, so it does last quite a while, but I don't know, I absolutely smashed through mine. I just can't help myself. I use it for touch-ups like all the time. I don't use concealer to touch up. I use that powder because it does actually have quite a decent amount of coverage for a powder. So that is my preference. Especially if you're oily, you need that in your life. Trust me. Let's move into primers. I am a bit extra and do like to kind of have like 2 of basically everything, just in case I want to have options, because I'm not the kind of girl now that saves my makeup. Like I want to use my makeup, like everything expires eventually, so I want to make sure I use it. So the 2 primers that I have is the MAC Strobe Cream. I just have a small one of these because I don't use it too often, but when I do, I absolutely love the way my makeup looks. And then I also have the Tatcha, sorry, not the Tatcha, it's called the Silk Canvas by Tatcha. This is in the solid form. I love the smell of this. I love the way it fills in my pores. I love the hydration that it gives. Although I'm an oily girl, this actually doesn't make me extra oily. I would have thought that it would have, but it actually doesn't. And yeah, it's in the solid form. Mine's looking a bit gunky, but it smells like lavender, which is really nice. Lots of beautiful skincare ingredients in there too, so I definitely recommend picking that up. I think it's like $100. I can't remember when I purchased it. It was like pre-pandemic, so I know it's expensive because it's Tatcha. Everything from Tatcha is expensive, but worth the money. Okay, so what have we got next? So this is my blush, bronzer and highlight. I have it in this little, what is it, trio? Is that what it is, trio? So basically I have Hoola as my bronzer, Cookie as my highlighter, and Gold Rush as my blush. This is like the easiest trio ever. You cannot purchase this form of these products anymore, but you can purchase them all individually. I literally have it in my little bag thing because it doesn't take up much space, and like that's a major part of my routine. And a bronzer is quite big, and sometimes blushes can be quite large, so it doesn't take up that much space. But I love this trio. Honestly, once I run out of them in this like packaging, I'm probably going to depot them and then put new ones in them, like the minis, back in them, because these last for ages. I just don't like them in like the tiny little packaging. Like it just kind of feels a bit funny, so I like it in this packaging. I like the minis. I like how travel friendly it is, and I mean, it's benefit, tried and true. You know it's going to work for you, and you know the price is relatively reasonable, and it's high quality products, which is fantastic. Let's do foundations. I feel like I'm like talking a million miles an hour. Sorry guys, I just don't like my videos to be too long. But the 3 foundations that I have in here are definitely my top 3, aside from one that's not in here, but you might find out that in another video. So I have the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. Mine is in the shade Cashew. This is the foundation that I'm wearing today. Absolutely flawless. I think this is great for oily and for dry skin. The matte version of this I would not recommend for dry skin, but for oily skin it's great. But this one is quite diverse in terms of the types of skin, or the skin types that can use it. I definitely recommend it. Expensive, but very, very nice. It's very regularly sold at Mecca, but if you can get your hands on it, so worth it. Now the other 2 are the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation, 24-hour wear, yeah, whatever. And then the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. So my NARS shade is Punjab. At the moment, I feel like I move between shades, but these 2 are very, very, very similar. The NARS one is slightly more yellow, and the Urban Decay one is definitely a bit more neutral, but neither of them are throwing pink, and that is what I love. So I am pink undertones, but I prefer being a bit more yellow because I do fake tan. So fake tan being a lot more olive based, you are going to be going more towards the yellow side. So if you are looking for the perfect foundation shades to match fake tan, definitely Punjab by NARS and the shade 30WY by Urban Decay. Love both of these, definitely recommend. And those 3 I know are super reliable for my foundation basis when I go to work. I don't have to think about it, and they are all slightly different shades, so it depends on what part of my fake tan cycle I'm up to, kind of determines which foundation I use. But yeah, I love all 3 of those. Concealers, I've got 3 in my bag of tricks here. One of them is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is like the first ever concealer, I swear to God. Like, I don't even know if concealer really existed prior to this particular one, and I love it. I think it's great. It's a pump formulation, or pump applicator, not formulation, pump applicator. And yeah, been around forever. It's got a hair on it, lol. I haven't used this one in a while just because I find that in the mornings, if I wanted like a grab and go, I feel the pump is a bit annoying, but the formula that's in there, if they were to do that on a doe foot applicator, that would be great. But I can see why they do it this way, because it is like, MAC is geared towards makeup artists, and this is way more sanitary than using the doe foot applicator and putting it back into the product, because like that can get contaminated. Which is an example of that is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer by Too Faced. Mine is in the shade Vanilla. I absolutely love this. So much product in it. It's massive, huge doe foot applicator. Really good if you have dry under eyes. So like, I'm oily skin but dry under eyes, so it's combination. I'm combination skin, I suppose. But yeah, oldie but goodie, super high coverage, but not too much. Like, you know when it gets like all crusty when it's too high coverage? You won't get that with Too Faced. That one's really good. And then the other one here, please ignore the state of the packaging. NARS, I can never keep the stuff clean, but I'm a sucker for the brand. So this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Custard Medium 1. I love this. I've shown this on my channel a million times, and I will continue to show it on my channel because I love it that much. I've had 4 of these in my like makeup time, and I think it's incredible. Setting spray, the one I'm using at the moment is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. I think it was, who was speaking about this? Was it Babs Beauty? Somebody was speaking about this a while ago, and as soon as they said it was the best setting spray they'd ever used, I was like, yeah, okay. Like, I'm kind of into setting sprays, kind of not. Nothing's really altered my makeup a whole lot or like really made it stay longer. Tried this, I'm converted. I swear this is the only makeup setting spray that actually sets your makeup. I swear all the rest of them is just like water with some minerals in it. But this thing here, if you're an oily girl, this, like, honestly, absorb it, because if there's one thing you need from Charlotte Tilbury, it's this. It's incredible. You can't go wrong with it. I will definitely 100% be repurchasing it, and I would be happy to purchase maybe 4 of them in my next order, because I'm quite content with that being my forever setting spray. Quite happy with it. Let's go to eyes. Let's grab a couple of bits. Mascaras that I have in here, I've got actually more than I thought I did. So I have, for some reason, 2 of the MAC Giga Black Lash. Can I hold this item? 2 of the MAC Giga Black Lash mascaras. I use this for my lower lashes, and if I want to add a little bit of length to my top lashes, I will definitely do that as well. But the other 2 top lash mascaras that I do tend to go for is actually the NARS Climax. Again, NARS is really having a good show in this video today. NARS Climax, I love this. I think it's great. And then if I'm just feeling like something a bit different, which is very rare, but if I'm feeling it, I have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I've just got a little sample of it just here. It's not that great, to be honest with you. I don't, like, I've got it as a sample. Look, it's all crusty. Can you see that on the end? I'll get that right. Can you see how crusty it is? I don't know. Dries out super quickly. The wand's not really my favorite, but you know, every now and then I'm feeling like something different, so that's in there. And then the 2 eyeliners that I have in here is the Fake Awake from Tarte, which is the skin colored one, and then I have Coffee by MAC, just the standard pencil kohl liner. I got the Coffee by MAC because of Molly May, and haven't looked back. I really do think it makes a difference to my makeup, so definitely don't regret that purchase. Oh, now we're just getting kind of to the messy stuff. I have my brow products, which is the MAC Stylized Eyebrow Styler. Just a crayon, basically. I'm just trying to use it up. I don't love it. Like, it does the job, but stick with the Benefit Precisely My Brow, or Brow Wiz, or whatever it is. I've also got the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, which is just a clear gel. Love that. And then I cannot live without my Gimme Brow by Benefit. I have, like, I think this was in the shade 2 or 3. Everything's wiped off it, so I don't know, but again, adds fibers to your brows, makes them more bushy and fluffy and natural and all that good stuff. Like, natural, you know what I mean, right? Lastly, we have lip products. Right at the bottom, for some reason I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 7 lip products yeah, I'm a bit of a weirdo. I suppose 2 of those are lip glosses, but let's stick with the lipsticks first. The lipsticks that I have in here are the ones that I know are going to perform for me. So I have Prom Night by Huda Beauty. I'll show you the shades. It's just this beautiful pinky shade. Again, purchased that one because Molly May said she liked it, and I like Molly May. So I have the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Andrea. Yeah, the shade Andrea. This is the one that I have on at the moment. Super neutral, more towards the orangey neutral, but I love it. I think having that kind of variety is great. I'm more of a pinky neutral girl, but whatever. I have the shade Blankety by MAC. Is that Blankety? Yes. This is my perfect neutral shade. It kind of doesn't go pink or orange. It's really good in terms of kind of hitting both spectrums, because you can put a gloss over the top and then you can make it gear either way. It's actually really good lipstick for layering as well. I have the Hourglass, I don't know what the hell these are. They're like the thin little things, and it's called I'll Never Stop. I got this because it was very similar to Blankety, so if you can't get your hands on Blankety, this one is a good option. I wore this to my wedding day and I was really happy with how the photos and my makeup came out, so happy with that. And then I also have the Kylie Jenner, what's this? The Velvet Liquid Lipstick. It's actually starting to separate, which breaks my heart, so it probably needs to go in the bin soon. This is in the shade Bear. I really like this. I think it looks really nice on me personally. And now we are finally down to the last 2 items. I have the Mecca Max Gloss Boss Lip Gloss in Rude Nude. Bit of a mouthful, but it's a beautiful neutral. I got this because Talia Skeins mentioned it in one of her makeup things on Instagram. I don't know, I really liked it. I was in the mood to buy something new, so I purchased it. And then last but not least is my Marc Jacobs Sugar lip gloss. I've had this forever. It just doesn't seem to want to run out, which is not complaining because it's damn expensive. So that is that. I love this lip gloss. It really does just tie a look together. But that is everything in terms of what was in my everyday makeup bag, and there's way too much. I really do need to condense. I mean, I don't really need 3 foundations and 2 concealer options, but I faked 10, so I mean, yeah, I can justify it somehow. But you really don't need this much in your everyday makeup bag. But if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate having you around. Comment a love heart emoji in the comments below if you made it to the end, so I can see that you made it. And yeah, I will respond to your comment. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for your time, and I will leave some options for you to watch some of my other videos straight after this one ends. Have a lovely day, guys. I'll see you in one of my next videos. Bye.